New technologies, of course, always lead to new opportunities, but naturally they also lead to challenges. And digital literature, for instance, can be quite a challenge for existing public libraries. So libraries are, of course, very good in borrowing a lot of books. They have very nice systems such that you can look for it, you can search for a book, you can find your book and you can take it home and then bring it back a couple of weeks later. But of course, types of literary art no longer only come in books. They also come in digital forms today. So the challenge for libraries is how to actually incorporate works of digital literature, digital literary art into existing collections. And that's not so straightforward because, as you know by now, those different types of digital literature come in different flavors. For some, you would need a smartphone. For others, you would need a virtual reality headset. Those works are constantly changing. So some of those works are constantly changed by the makers, by the developers, by the authors, such that there's never sort of a final version of it. At the moment, they don't have something like an ISBN number, so they might be hard to find. So this comes with all sorts of digital, with all sorts of challenges because of their digital and ephemeral changing nature. So a couple of years ago, we started this digital literature consortium, which is really a collaboration between researchers in university like myself, but also partners in libraries, also in the National Library of the Netherlands and the local libraries in Brabant, Midden-Brabant, of which the Lokhal that you may know in Tilburg is one nice example. And we really sit together and see how can we sort of incorporate those works of digital literature into existing collections, such that at some point in the future, when you're still living in Tilburg, perhaps, you would go to this beautiful library, not just to study or to drink coffee or to get your books, but also perhaps to experience digital literature. And perhaps even take it home with you in one form or another. And hopefully at some point there will also be sort of an international system in the way that it already exists for books, such that you can easily find your work of digital literature and such that it can also be preserved for the future.